Well, friends, good morning. Welcome to another mini live. I feel like the writers love playing because this is just unacceptable. As to what they're doing at this point in time is extremely unacceptable. I don't know since when Anthony became this actual dumb. Let's go. hmm Let's go.
Why are you asking this question?
All right. Like I know Kai is mine. Like I know it. I feel a bond with him that I've never felt before with anybody.
hmm
But Amber seems to think that I need to get a DNA test to actually prove that he's mine.
She said that.
All right, so let me stop this right here. Just like how I've flagged Amber in the past for number one, going outside of her marriage and putting people in her marriage, it looks like Anthony is starting to do the same thing because it's what Anthony is doing. I'm not supporting this at all. None at all. This is just foolishness. This is the dumbest skit that I've ever seen. You know what, Carrie, you are extremely correct. Let me put up a comment right up here. So this is the dumbest skit that I've seen because I don't understand. Why would you go outside of your marriage for to talk to some other woman who you claim is some friend or whatever it is of yours, instead of just going to go do this particular thing for yourself? This makes no sense. But since as we're playing it and we're taking a time to look at this, I'm just going to say that Anthony is 100% wrong. This is very, very stupid, and this is wrong, extremely wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's disrespectful. Kai is your son, obviously. Like I can't.
Okay,
That's wild.
what I want to ask you is, how do you think I should go about getting Shayla to get a professional DNA test? Not like the ones where we send them off. I'm talking about actually going somewhere and getting tested, just as a formality.
Anthony, have you lost your mind?
What?
He's talking to Piarry. Anthony, it's as simple as this. You ask for the baby, you get the baby one of the days, and you go and you get to take a test. I cannot believe that he's sitting down asking Piarry all of this. This is exactly what he's come down to. Is what the businessman come down to. All of this time, and this is exactly what he's come down. This is a real joke. This is an extreme joke.
You wait a whole year to now have doubts about if Kai is your son or not.
It's not really doubts per se.
This
It's
whole this is doubts. You wanna have a professional test in front of Shayla is not gonna agree to that. What's
but
wrong with you?
why not though? Like I'm
Why
doing my
not?
due diligence. Like
Anthony, what more are you going to do to this girl? You've already broken her heart. Now you just want to just totally rip it out of her whole chest and stomp on it. Like, what's like, why you just keep on breaking everybody's heart? Like, why do you keep on doing that to women?
I'm not trying to break it.
So hold on. So Pierre just said that, and it didn't even ring a bell in his head. Just watch how Pierre says all of this to him, and it didn't even ring a bell in his head. Don't tell me that they're going to now bring Anthony, dumb him down. So in other words, Anthony. So let me get this right. So first, Amber was dumb, right? And then Amber got smart, and then all of a sudden, now Anthony's about to get dumb. Is that what? Maybe I mean, I don't know. Ah, good lord. Ah, is Anthony is Anthony about to get dumb? It's a question right now. One for yes, and two for no, because he's already dumb, by the way. Let me just cue you up. He's already dumb. So for the mere fact that they're going here, it's just crazy. So someone says when a name change comes in October, there will be a DNA test. The DNA test will happen. They're gonna need the yes, for the name change. Sometimes you need the DNA test. I would go to the court to say I have doubts. Shayla is not going to allow Kyle alone with Anthony once Pierre tells her what's going on. Exactly. And Pierre is now going to flag it. This is exactly what's going on now. How asking for a DNA test before uh, break people's heart. I, Angela Atkinson, I don't know, but Pierre is just but it shows what they're showing you in the story is that, and this is exactly what I think that they're showing. They're showing, hey, how you release your information to other people, and people talk against exactly what's going on in your house. They're also showing that Anthony has not learned about marriage. Anthony has now not learned about marriage because marriage is about two people. And for him to sit down and to be going to PR to ask her about things that has to do with his marriage, total red flag. Extreme red flag at this point in time. You can't do that.
But you are. Now you want to go and get a paternity test for Kai? You've been his father for an entire year. You should have been got this test when he was just born. If you had any doubts.
I know. It's just that Amber seems to think.
Amber, you letting Amber put these thoughts in your mind?
So isn't it his wife? Like, isn't Amber his wife? Like, wait. Okay. 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 Another side chick association. So Amber has to do this DNA test. Someone says Amber has to do this DNA test behind his back. I knew he was going to do something dumb. It's nice. Ashley said he's been dumb the whole time. You know what? I'm have to just leave it go and read somebody else's comments because now them I go back to the dumbness again. Somebody needs to rescue Kai because he needs a new father immediately because this one needs to be sent back to the manufacturer. You know what? Let me ask you a question. Is Anthony built to be a father at this time? You know what? He's asking to be a father, but the truth is, he may not just be built for one for yes and two for no. Is Anthony built to be a father at this time? This is a really, really good question. This is a really good statement, Lynette. Lynette, this is a really, really good statement. Anthony should have kept that between him and Amber. Pierre just admitted she dislikes Amber and was in love with him. Thank you very much, Elma. The mere fact that he has gotten his wife back, but as we said before, as we said before, we don't believe that Anthony deserves the chance. We not believe it. He must show me every day that, what I mean, like it's a waste of a chance. And, at this point, maybe Amber too good for him. To be very fair with her, she's too good for him.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But like, what if? What if I'm not the father and I'm just living this like I'm his dad and it's not really real? So I think we should do it now so it won't have me have a heartbreak down the road.
You know what? I do have an idea, actually.
Let me hear it.
You need Jesus. That's what you need. Because I don't know what is going on with you right now. I don't know what's going on in your little brain. But yeah, that's the answer. Jesus.
Seriously?
Jesus is the answer. Because you losing your mind today. And we're putting these thoughts in your head.
Yep. At this point, with him keeping Pierre as a friend, his marriage is doomed. So, in other words, we are sure. I'm ready for Amber to. I am ready for Amber to leave Anthony right now. I'm ready, Carl. Honestly, we are honestly ready. At this point, my thing, guys, is Amber too good for Anthony? At this point, I think she's just too good for him. At this point, she probably too good for him, like because there's no way, man. And two for no, I have to say it. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm sorry, I really and truly I have to say it. Pierre is not going to tell Shayla. Pierre is going to tell Shayla why bring up Amber's name. And not going and not going to happen, writers. Please, please, that's it. So okay, hold on, guys. Sometimes all right. If he had concerns, he should have went to Amber or Dalen. He should have told him what he needs, and they would have told him what he needs to do. Thank you very much, Ashley. I'm just believing that's just too good for him at this point in time. Anthony, come like a waste man. Learn to keep your life private between you and your wife. Good girl, honestly. That's what I think that they're showing. At first, it happened with Amber, and he has seen all of this. Him get a second chance, and he's back here now doing the same thing again. Him get the life, keep private. You're absolutely correct. Let me see the comments. I think Anthony likes eating his cake and having it. It just it. We don't know, Ella. It in a minute sense. Again, it's too many people in the marriage. Trap star, that's the agreement. Me agree with you 110%. Too much blind marriage. Too much blind marriage. Amber too good for him right now. Anthony should take the child and do his own test. That's all he need to do. I cannot believe that he's actually asking someone else to go do a DNA test. Kai needs a mother and a father. So, let me send both of them back to the manufacturers. This is just a joke. As far as Kai is concerned, it's a joke. It's like he's second guessing everything his wife said. Why does he need other people's approval? Now they are at this point, like I said before, Amber doesn't even take her money and go on. This is why I said the divorce if I happen. Because him don't need a wife. Anthony doesn't need a wife. Anthony deserves everything he gets. Why are you asking P? And why are you going to ask Shayla to take another test? I saw. Me no know. Me no know. Me no know. Pierre is just jealous and bitter, and she's going to tell Shayla the next kid. Of course. Of course, she'll call her over here and alarm her and alert every single thing. This is why Amber needs to divorce him. He goes straight to talk to another woman about what they discuss. He's so stupid and he doesn't need Shayla to take a test. Just test guy. Harvey didn't need Shayla DNA. He didn't. In a sense. Piarry, man hungry. And will do anything to get Anthony. At this point in time, that's what's going on, and good girl. That's what's going on right now. I'm read some of y'all's comments. He needs to keep his so-called best friend out of his business. I saw. Anthony's ripped his own wife's hearts out. PR, shut up, yes, man. Me agree with that, Nanya. PR is supposed to just shut up. At this point in time, I just believe so. It's like this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Why didn't he go back to Chase and talk about it? Chase told him about it before. This is what I say. Why not like Chase or somebody else? I mean, I understand. Oh, well, I think that's exactly the message right now. The message them pushing is the reason why this marriage is failing. The reason why this marriage has failed so much times and continues to fail is because some way, somehow, they leak the information that is in the marriage somewhere else. Because everyone does not have good intentions for you. And I think that's what I'm trying to push and show on the show. Everybody don't have good intentions. Everybody don't want to see you married. You think everybody want you married? Everybody just doesn't want you to be married. O'Neill, the spirit of Mike and Rafi has come on you. Keep wearing the same shirt. You mean it's my shirt that I told Nanya that I would wear. That's why. I'm gonna have to make a new shirt. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. Nanya, I've told Nanya that I would wear the shirt for a period of time. So I'm wear the shirt. That's what's going on. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. That's why. Piarry gives the wrong advice and she wants him and she doesn't like Amber. So at this point in time, it what it is. So Piarry is officially, like we said, is Piarry, because we said it before, but we weren't sure. Is Piarry officially a part of Rooster Nation? Officially. One for yes, and two for no. Officially. Based on what I'm seeing now with Piarry, officially, Piarry has now officially said, listen to me. I'm on Shayla's side. I'm on Shayla's side. As of right now, Piarry is officially, put some roosters in the chat right now, because officially Piarry has crossed over, and as far as Piarry is concerned, it's all about it's all about Shayla at this point in time. It's all about Shayla. I can't believe. I can't believe. Let me see this comment because I love this. When Pierre said he needs Jesus, remember he did pray that the baby was not his. Him already did pray. Remembered, and the baby was not his. So remember all of this. Officially an Amber hater. Like if you never think it before, can now realize that. Anthony, what you say? Let P tell Shayla. So Shayla come confront Amber. Then Amber is going to ask her, are you sure Anthony is a father? Yeah, but what she gonna try to do as well, Anthony, is to hide the baby. And Anthony not strong enough because he's so passive. He's not strong enough to say, you know what, Shayla, I'm gonna need a DNA test. All right, since the baby's mine, let me go to the courts. He's not strong enough to do those things. He's not. And Amber was correct that he's not smart in many different areas, but he's dumb in other areas. That's what she said. And he has proven Amber correct. That him dumb in the other pieces them. Improve it. Improve it. Hmm. Brittany, read some more comments. Brittany, I don't think that she liked Amber from the beginning. Amber was right. Amber was right. Amber was extremely right. So in other words, Amber was right. So I love this. This is actually true. Amber was right about from Piarry. Um, since the beginning, Amber was right about Piarry from the start. Funny thing is that Amber was right. One for yes, and two for no. So you know what? See, when he lose again, because I was one of them that said no, it's just a friend that him have from school, and me understand that you dress rugged and whatever else it is, but I was one of them who said that too. So Brittany, me stand corrected. That's why I still have to wear my like a t-shirt. People asking me why, because me lose a bet, guys. That's why. Only lose a bet. Only lost a bet, and so I have to wear the t-shirt when me lose. And at this point in time, I did lose this one because I have said that PR never had any intentions, but she has changed. She has actually changed. She really and truly has been looking to get Anthony for a long time now. So me lose the bet. You understand? She wants to keep hurting Amber. She wants to see Amber in pain. That's correct, Linda. She wants to see Amber in a pain. Let me see a comment, Marianne. Marianne says Amber will confront him about how it happened. About how it happened, and she seduces him while inebriated. It's it's this is a good statement. Renanda, this is a good statement. Why not go talk to Coco or just listen to your wife? It really is heartbreaking. I wouldn't say it is saddening that they've gone through all of this and Anthony don't even at least acknowledge him wife. It's almost like him stop acknowledging the fact say his wife. It is him and Amber right now. So me think I think as far as I'm concerned, their marriage is a joke at this point. Their marriage is a joke at this point. This is a statement I'm gonna make. One for yes and two for no. At this point, the marriage is a joke. And I'm saying that because the truth is, there is no way that you can be going through this marriage. You have your wife and you allow yourself to go outside of the marriage to go talk to somebody else about something as important as that. Me not care. I don't care how much. Me not care how much Piarry is a friend of yours. Something as deep as this should not be let out outside your house. So at this point in time, a red flag for Anthony. Honestly, Anthony has become now the biggest red flag person right now. Would have never ever make this happen any at all. Really and truly right now. Big red flag. It's a huge red flag on Anthony's part. I can't believe him actually do this. I really and truly can't believe. Pierre is all over the place. And she's been that way since the start. It was only when Wayne employed her that she really had stability. Maybe right. I can't disagree. I can't even disagree. There's no marriage. Marilyn said there's no marriage. Marilyn, you're correct. I don't know what kind of marriage is. I really and truly don't know what kind of marriage is. Let me read some of y'all's comments. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of marriage is. I really and truly don't know. Pierre is a drunken version of Shayla. Speak a piece. You're correct. I have to agree with him right now. This is exactly what's going on right now. This is what's going on. Anton didn't ask her if she should get one. He asked her how to go about getting it. Well, David, for me, David is the fact that he's asking someone else questions. Why not talk to that with your? Why not talk about that with your wife? And then, David, the problem I have with this is that when PR started answering and started putting herself in it, he read nothing from that. PR started saying, "Why do you start to do we? How did we get into it?" None of that has rung a bell. Well, let's see. Let's see. Unless them going to show me something else, David. But at this point in time, this should not have been a conversation with PR. PR never needed this conversation. This PR never needed to be in this conversation. Me can't even go for this at this point in time. Anthony thought that PR would be on his side, but he doesn't realize that PR is not on his friend anymore. She's not. She's Shayla's friend. She's now Shayla's friend because as far as PR is concerned, Anthony has left them dry and cold. So she can't be a best friend because she in love. So that is the thing at this point in time. She can't be a friend because she's in love. And Amber is right. You need to trust Amber right now. Trust Anthony needs to trust Amber. Of all the person them, I would have even prefer him ask dealing. But Piarry, come on, David. Piarry, this was extremely dumb. This is extremely dumb. That girl, Lana, let me see what you say. What happened to Dalen? He don't talk to him at all. Why not even Rolanda? That's what I'm saying. David, there are so many more other people who had much more sense than Piarry. So much more sense than Piarry. People, let's think positive. Anthony gonna get the DNA test done on his own. Let's hope. Kisha, let's hope because you know them write these skits, you know. Sometimes they write them with the character smart and sometimes the character just get extremely dumb. So, but you know what? That's it for the mini live, guys. It's a morning time. That's it for the mini live. It's like about what 7 o'clock here in California. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep watching. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon, guys. That's it.